And love is a stranger. Oh, yes, we're going to have some fun today. Now, we got rid of a few bits of deadwood from the James Bond catalogue yesterday. Can't give you numbers. If you're interested what went yesterday, go and watch yesterday's video. But today, we're going to get rid of the rest of the deadwood. And a bit later on today, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe straight away. Don't know. We will be getting on with the winners who are the cream of the crop with James Bond, and this isn't politically motivated by fucking Andrew Dixon and he's dangerous political agitating. No, this is about honesty, and well, I'm an honest person. So let's get on with the show. Let's get on with getting rid of all of these James Bond films that don't fit the bill. So first of all, and by the way, you can't see me, but I'm not looking. I've got a bin full of pieces of paper, and I'm picking out two random bits of paper from this hat. Every and then they're going to go head to head, and we already had some bad times because From Russia with Love was right next door to Dr. No, and Dr. No, I thought no, Dr. No's got to go through, even though Rosa Klebb, bit like Caitlin, she is. Rosa Klebb is one of the greats of the villain age, with her spiky shoe. But, I'm afraid to say Dr. No beat it. So, I mean, this is how cruel the competition can be. Anyway, so let's go on with it. Let's pick the first two. I close my eyes and count to 10. And when I open them, you're still here, DJ Trish. I wish you weren't, though. But anyway, let's get on with the show. Got one. Now I've got two. Okay. So, this is a vicious one. A vicious one. Do you know what I've got? I have got gold. I told you this is how vicious the show can go. So we've started yesterday with a very vicious choice, and today we've got a very vicious choice. I've got GoldenEye versus Skyfall. Now, I didn't see GoldenEye till I think it was about December 1997, or maybe 1998. But I remember I was pretty pissed off at the time when I was just sitting there, and I'd given up on Bond for years because of Dalton, and and because Roger Moore was so old in View to a Kill, sort of put me off Bond. And of course, we got all the Terminators and the Rambos and the John McClanes in the 80s. So what could you fucking do? I mean, James Bond was being busted out of the market by different people doing different things. So anyway, well, but what I will say is that when I did see GoldenEye, I thought, hang on, this guy is brilliant. I love this James Bond. I love this Pierce Brosnan. This is the new James Bond. And I thought, this is great. I love the film. And I love the film. I thought the babes were great. And um, don't remember much about the villain, but I remember Sean Bean being a double agent, which was quite exciting, and for Britain, no, for me, I mean, it was brilliant. I loved it. So there you go. I mean, that was me rediscovering Bond, so it's important. So I'm afraid to say Skyfall, and let's just talk quickly about Skyfall. When me and my wife went to see it, and she loved it. She loved it. We even went to Scotland, and we went over the Ian Fleming Trail up in Scotland. And, of course, the place got a special place in our heart. But I've got to be honest about this. I don't think it's that big a deal. Looking back on it, I think it's another grumpy Craig film. And as other people have pointed out, he's taken M up to protect her, and she ends up dead. So he's totally failed in his mission, didn't he? Anyway, Skyfall's gone. So this is how savage we are around these parts. I'm sorry. This is the way it is. Okay, so we'll put that there, and we shall screw up Skyfall, never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. All right, wait a minute. That's got in a bag now. Okay, so now we're going to go in 2 more. 1. And I've got 2. I've got 2. What we got? Oh, okay. We have. Oh my God! This is the sort of thing that can happen. You know, truth is stranger than fiction. We have actually got Thunderball and a non-Eon wild card from 1983. Never Say Never Again. Now, if you people know anything about Thunderball and the history, and I'm sure you do, so I'm not going to bore you, but it's the same film. But Sean Connery was brought back. Now, this is sad news for Thunderball, because Thunderball, I'm pretty hot on. I like Thunderball. So it would have survived against Never Say Never Again, but Never Say Never Again wouldn't have been thrown out. Like, you know, I wouldn't have thrown it out. There could have been 2 or 3 other films that could have come up against it, unlike Thunderball, which is just God's will. And it would have been great. It would have been great for Never Say Never, and it would have got through. But unfortunately, I'm going to get rid of Never Say Never Again. I will say to you that I actually like the film. I do like the film. I remember I watched it in a summer's day, about 1987, and I was thinking to myself, well, I like it. You know, it's James Bond, but it's a fun James Bond. It's a silly James Bond. And it's got Mr. Bean in it. I mean, it's all right. I don't mind it. But Thunderball's through, obviously. All right, let's get on with the next 2 then. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. This is a tough choice, because these are 2 Andrew Dixon type films. We've got The Living Daylights and Her Majesty's Secret Service. So I dislike both of these films, and I could say to you, I'm just going to disqualify the pair of them, but that'd be unfair. So what I'm going to do is, because God has given me this opportunity to say, look, you've got to choose from the 2 of them, I'm going to say to myself, well, what's the best things and the worstest things about them? Okay, so Living Daylights. James Bond is in the AIDS era, so he's got to go with one girlfriend who's really boring looking. She's a very poor man's Ingrid Bergman. I don't like her. I wouldn't want to fuck her. I don't think she'd be a good shag. And she plays a really boring instrument. And the only good thing, I think, is when they go through the customs and they said, nothing to declare but the cello. I like that bit. But that was it. Apart from that, the film's really crap. And I don't think Dalton was good anyway. I mean, I just think he was totally wrong for that film. You know, but let me weigh it against On Her Majesty's Secret Service. I want to tell you, the first time I can't really tell you the history of my Bond learning experience, but what I can tell you is I remember the first time this film turned up, and there was some sort of a buzz, and I think I was in a summer camp, but I was there with my parents in Cornwall or somewhere, and I remember there was like a black and white TV, and some of the kids were saying, oh, there's a James Bond film on tonight. And we went up the stairs and we watched it in black and white. And I remember my dad saying, oh, we've got to go now. And I said, no, James Bond's on. And he said, this isn't James Bond. It's that wooden piece of crap Lazenby. And, you know, and I thought, it's not James Bond, is it? Really, it's not James Bond. And no matter what you do, I know younger people can say, oh, yes, we don't have to look at Sean Connery like he is, or Roger Moore. But listen, you know, even I wasn't fooled. I thought this is a terrible film. You know, everyone says, oh, everyone praises Diana Rigg. All right, Diana Rigg, listen, she's a TV actress. She's not quite classy, you know what I mean? She's not quite film star material, never was, you know, a bit theatre-y, but a bit TV-ish. And that's all they could get. and there's a lot of dubbing going on, and I hate the dubbing. Oh, we all love Bond's allies. Yes, they're always dubbed people. And oh, isn't this wonderful? Some of the girls haven't been dubbed. Yes, but most of them was dubbed, including Joanna Lumley. So, you know, and also the rear projection, it ruins the whole ski chase thing. You know, you're oh yeah, I see. It's just like the bobsled. The bobsled's rubbish. And also, can I just say about Blofeld? We got a wonderful Blofeld. We finally got a revelation. He's always going to be the Blofeld of our choice, as always, as well as Michael Myers, Pursuer, Donald Pleasance. I'm afraid to say, Kojak was just fucking poor man's Blofeld. Oh, the bloke's got a bald head. Why don't we just get Yul Brynner in? Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? So I'm afraid to say, and I wish I could stand here complaining about Her Majesty's Secret Service for a lot longer, but I can't. So I'm just going to throw that in the bin and say, fuck you, Andrew Dixon. Okay, so what we got? We got 2 left. I hope we got 2, not 3. Oh, we got 2 left. So this is going to be where we're going to finish the show. Oh, let me just put the Living Daylights through there. Living Daylights, in my opinion, shouldn't have got through, but there you go. This is how the game goes. If you're going to play it honestly, this is how it goes. You don't know where it's going to go. All right, so I don't even need to blink. I've got 2 left, so let's have a look what they are. Okay, Diamonds Are Forever versus Spectre. Let me think about that for... no, Diamonds Are Forever's through. Spectre is absolute bollocks, isn't it? I mean, can I just say, without getting too much into the plot, me and my wife had just seen Skyfall, so we were up for Spectre. We were up for... you know, let's watch Spectre. I says, listen, wife, we didn't see it at the cinema. I just said, I've managed to download a good copy. So anyway, I put it on. We got a big TV, and there was all this business about him walking around with a skull face in Mexico. And I'll tell you what, even before that building started crumbling, my wife was, you know, getting itchy feet. She was wanting to move on. She was wanting to get in the kitchen or, you know, just probably get on the telephone and phone her mates up. You know, it wasn't happening for us. It wasn't happening for us. I didn't get to the end of the film, but I've seen a lot of reviews about it, and I was right to chip out early because I would have wasted 2 hours of my life. Otherwise, it's a terrible film. So Spectre, I'm afraid, is gone. There's no 2 ways about it. It's just another shit epitaph for James Bond, and I'm really sorry about that. So now we've got all of the contenders, and I'm going to tell you what the contenders are, and then we'll be back for the finals later on. Hold on. Hey, pre-code Mike. All right, listen, I'm going to tell you what these are. So here we are, one at a time. There should be about 13 or 14. So we've got GoldenEye. Ta-da! We've got A View to a Kill. Yes. We have got Casino Royale 2006. We have got Octopussy 83. We've got The Spy Who Loved Me. Yeah, of course. We have got The World Is Not Enough. It's one of those ones that shouldn't have got through, but it has, just by pure bad luck. Or The Jokers, the wild cards beat it. Goldfinger, of course. Dr. No, of course. Okay. Live and Let Die. Controversial these days with these younger woke people. They get very frightened about, oh, voodoo, oh, racism. All right, we've got Moonraker. We've got You Only Live Twice. We've got Diamonds Are Forever. We've got Thunderball, and we've got The Living Daylight. It's another one that shouldn't have got through, but it's through. So this is going to make for very exciting semi-finals, finals, whatever you want to call them. We'll get through to the rest of them. Well, never mind where everybody is, because I had to get rid of this bit because I wanted to get rid of all this dead wood. And now we got rid of the dead wood. Brilliant. We can move forward, Michael. And you know what's left. And we know now what we got to get through. And I'd just like to put it out there that anybody wonderfully, you lovely people, want to come through and help me later on tonight with my final decisions, you're more than welcome. Even Andrew Dixon, yes, but not Mr. Mayor, because as you may have seen last night, I just said one thing. I just said Macca at Glastonbury, and he blocked me, blocked my different account. You have just cut the pipeline, Mr. Mayo, you silly arsehole. He keeps doing it. He just don't ever understand, does he? But you will, Mr. Mayo. You're going to understand, and you'll be sorry for it. That sounds threatening. But I'll tell you what, I'm dealing with this at the moment. I'm dealing with shit at the moment. And you know what I mean? I ain't got no mercy on nobody. So we're going to find out what's what later on. And you know what I mean? We will not be talking to cowards, you know, people that are too frightened to hear Sean Lennon's name, Julian Lennon's name, Yoko Ono's name, Paul McCartney's name. Yes. Oh, I can't talk about it anymore because I'm so terrified, because I might want to interview them for a book. Well, fuck you. I'm the man who's going to tell you the way it's going to be from now on. I'm going to tell you that we're only going to be honest about the Beatles. You see, at least I can say that about Glass Onion. He is kind of realising that Goldman's book is actually the truth about John Lennon, not this fucking ding 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 ding. Before you go to sleep, say a little prayer every day in every way. I'm getting better and better. Beautiful, beautiful. I've got to go.